ultimate bonanza. We don't know what to do with ourselves. We've got red balls.
The PlayStation VR2 release of Dig VR has an upward battle on its hands. The trailers show off some bland-looking environments with flat-shaded polygons, minimal texture work, and a somewhat boring premise of operating an excavator in order to do menial tasks like digging holes, trimming bushes, and cutting down trees. This might be a really exciting prospect to some, but not for me. But in all fairness, there's been plenty of games throughout the years that didn't interest me at all, that I ended up loving. So I dove in, played close to 2 hours a day for the last week, and here's how that went. Man, why is everything so blurry? There's no ground texture, everything's made up of flat shaded polygons. I mean, as far as detail goes, it looks like a Quest 1 game. This thing should be running razor sharp on PlayStation VR2, but at least the frame rate's solid with no reprojection in sight. Dig VR sets you up with your own construction business and one tiny excavator to start. All the available jobs I can take are right here on this board, so let's pick one, get in a digger, and give this thing a shot. Huh. The controls definitely take some time getting used to, remembering which stick does what and which direction raises and lowers the crane, how to activate the scoop, and remembering to align the digger with the caterpillar treads before putting it in motion. It's kind of a lot, and putting it all together just to dig a trench, this just doesn't feel very fun. And the game demands that I'm shockingly precise to get every last bit of dirt. I don't know about this. I'll come back to it tomorrow. Alright, well, I'm starting to like the variety of locations and the jobs that the town has to offer. Sometimes I'm cleaning up a construction site or drilling holes for an upcoming music event, or cleaning up some rich guy's front lawn. And each location will call you back a few times to do more work for them, opening up new areas of the same map, which will slowly unlock on the job board as you progress through the game. And there's quite a few attachments for my excavator. There's the auger I just mentioned, different sized buckets, a grass trimmer, a saw to cut down trees with, and I can even use the hook on the bottom of the bucket to lift heavy objects and place traffic cones, outhouses, speakers, or trash wherever the customers want me to put them. All of these extra abilities are way more fun than digging holes, which still feels more tedious than fun, and fishing stuff out of this pool here is kind of broken. It took me almost 20 minutes to do about 2 minutes of work, so hopefully they can fix this. Man, I'm terrible at driving this thing, so I keep running into stuff on the property and damaging it, which keeps me from getting a perfect score. But at least the music on the radio is okay. Okay, I think I've got the controls down. I no longer have to think about every move that I'm making, and instead of pulling the in-game levers, I'm using the analog sticks, which allows me to drive and move the crane at the same time. The whole thing's kind of reminding me a bit of Space Stalker VR, where the enjoyment of the game comes from mastering the controls. I'm getting a little bit better at actually digging too, although these big holes still feel like they're taking forever, upwards of 10 trips back and forth to get all the dirt out. Never mind putting all the dirt back in. Oh, and I've got 3 diggers now, so just one more to unlock, and there's still plenty of missions ahead of me. This is a much longer game than I expected, and I haven't even touched the minigames, time trials, or sandbox mode yet, but I'll save those for tomorrow. Wow, okay, so I'm officially over the learning curve, and I'm really enjoying being out in these excavators and feeling the haptic response with every pull of a lever. I'm looking forward to every new mission, singing along with songs on the radio, and I'm just kind of loving being out in the virtual sun. The missions keep throwing just enough variety my way, and I'm enjoying the short stories that accompany each one. I really feel like I'm helping this town out. This has got to be what Stockholm Syndrome feels like. Right? I started customizing the colors on my diggers, messed around a bit with the 3 mini games and placed on the leaderboards, but I'm kind of shocked that there's not more of these. This goofy, out-of-place arcade stuff is a nice break from the more simulation focus of the core game. The treasure hunt mode is fun too. Your bucket basically doubles as a metal detector here, and you've got 10 minutes to find the hidden treasure, but it's just as likely that you'll dig up trash accidentally. There's a lot of stuff to find in this mode, so I might have to get back to this one after my review's done. But I still don't feel like taking on the time trials quite yet. Rushing through these jobs, which normally take 10-15 minutes each, just sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, as expected, the time trials are not fun. Well, not for me anyway. I mean, they're fine, they're just really stressful. You can get a bronze, silver, or gold reward by beating specific times, but I'm constantly screwing up, adding 5 seconds to my time every time I crash into something. I almost threw my controllers. But overall, this has been a pretty good ride. I unlocked all the excavators, I've done a ton of missions, and I spent well over 10 hours just getting through the campaign. Sure, I wish the environments could get a resolution bump and that I didn't have to be quite so precise with the digging. But man, this game charmed me, won me over, and I honestly didn't think that it would. It won't be for everyone, but I think there's plenty of people watching this right now thinking, nah, this isn't for me. That if they tried it and stuck with it, that they'd come away surprisingly satisfied.
Ready to enter the pit? The biggest rockets from artists across Digshire. A once-in-a-lifetime event you won't want to miss. Grasp and Worry coming soon. Tickets non-refundable. See terms and conditions for details.